Sorry, I had a distraction. Somebody. But unplug, unplug, unplug. Now, one of the biggest situations I have, a lot of people, I'd send this, told a lot of people about this before it even happened, before it even blew up, at the 5G and all that kind of stuff. But one of the biggest things I notice is that when the systems and stuff is on, you don't notice it and you don't want to believe it. Like it's something inside these devices that make you not want to believe certain things. And I thought that was one of the biggest things that was shocking to me. Now there's a lot of different things that's in these systems, that may shock you, but that was one of the biggest ones because I had to warn somebody about this for months, almost a year, until somebody said, you know what, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna try it, and they tried it, and then they were just quiet. They didn't say nothing. They didn't know what else to say because it was true. So that's what kind of got me, because I didn't notice how certain people think until then. There are certain people who just don't want to believe that certain science is real. Now, this is one reason why I keep an eye on the movies now because of that. Because they're talking about the 5G when you talk about the movie about the cell and the cell towers and the 5G and the Kingsman, Incredibles, and a lot of movies are talking about that. And that technology is real now. There are a lot of people who own different businesses, who own different cell towers, who own different things, who know that technology is real now. And as I said before, there are a lot of scientists who are looking at these different reports and they're trying to go to take people to court in terms of sicknesses and mental conditions. This is real now. Like there are really people who are the scientists who study this. Now, one of the biggest situations I had was a lot of people thought I didn't know what I was talking about. They was like, "Hey, you don't know what you're talking about. Watch, watch, watch." Now they feel like something's wrong with them. They feel like, well, we don't think it's real, but now I told you it's real. Now, how did I catch on to it? I went on a break from my phone for a long time. I went on a break from my phone, from the computers, TV for a long time. I noticed right after the eclipse when they dropped those new phones, everybody started acting different. Now, if you was doing what I was doing, as a separate from technology and just to yourself, you probably caught on to it too. It was kind of shocking. I was like, this can't be true. This can't be those phones. It is the phones. What's in these phones? What's in these new phones? They got the finger pad. You got two cameras. Some got one camera. They got three cameras. Because I noticed that, and I noticed how my personality changed. I went and tried something. I went and got my old phone, and I went and got the 3G phone, the 4G phone, and I noticed my personality was different every time I would change the phone. Like it's a different feeling. Like you get a different feeling. And I noticed that some of these phones give you that gut feeling, like hey, I need to keep it on me. I need to keep looking at it. And I noticed, try this. Try just go to a phone store and just get different phones. Like you may get one phone that don't have a feeling. It had the same app, same thing. Then you get another phone. It's same design, same flat body, everything. You just like, why doesn't this feel the same? And I noticed they got certain things in the phone to mess with you. So I know my other videos, I'm probably gonna put more under these videos, but check it out about the EMF and the technology that they use because they're showing how movie cell on that is actually proven already. It's been proven for a while now, and a lot of people who are scientists and who meditate are watching the laws and they're watching different things before they to see what's going on there because they're trying to figure out how they're going to handle these things because these things are big and a lot of professors are watching these things too. So one of the biggest things I had to deal with was people attacking me because they thought I was crazy. Or they thought I know what I was talking about. Now all these people are just quiet. They don't know what to say. They can't even come back because they know if this is true, then that means a lot of other stuff is true. Now I had a video talking about phone calling from the future. Now the phone calling from the future thing, that is one of the biggest sciences that they said is true already. But it seems like they have this in these devices, like these phones and these little devices now. And a lot of scientists are trying to break them open. If you haven't heard, a lot of people trying to break them open. A lot of people trying to go into different agencies trying to figure out if they know, because the old Planet of the Apes, with when the one with Avatar blew up, that one is when one of the movies they talk about it, and then the one in 2011 when they had the monkey in space and the monkey was going in space, and before the monkey even got to the planet, they heard the message, the Mayday message ahead of time. That is one of the biggest things they have now that I'm noticing that I really do think they have now, where they have a way of picking up cell phone signals from the future. You know how they pick the cell phone signals up from like police cars? They got little things picked up. But I believe that they have a technology now where they can pick cell phones up, setting us up for the future. Because if you look at 5G, 5G is able to do that, and most people don't even know that 5G and higher, they're able to do that. So a lot of scientists are just watching, and they're not, the situation right now. Just relax, keep gloves on, keep your face covered, save your money, that kind of stuff. Because a lot of people, scientists know what's going on with this. I'm watching, and I'm just like, okay, wow, let me do some more experiments, because I do my own experiments, I do my own different tests before I make videos. So that's it. So another biggest thing is I noticed that before the eclipse even came, this is another reason I caught on to it. There was shows like Heroes that was out. There's somebody eclipsing Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter games before it even happened. So I was like, how did they do that? I noticed before the eclipse came, a lot of people was having crazy. They was talking about, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. Different dreams and all kinds of crazy kind of dreams. And now I noticed that. So I noticed it could have been the eclipse because I noticed a lot of things during that eclipse. Now, um, a biggest thing, one reason I stayed down was I went through a lot of shocking things. One of the biggest reasons why I want to come up right on the eclipse, I actually watched a guy who was into natural healing, natural vegan, all that kind of stuff. He walked in. He you could tell that he didn't have a lot of money. He walked into the room, and the first thing he said was, "You know what? I didn't really believe in a lot of stuff, and I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. This is just some random guy on the street." And he's like, "You know what? I really didn't really stay focused on meditation and holistic and that kind of living into the eclipse. The eclipse woke me up. Now I'm really, really on it now. I'm really on it because that was shocking. Everybody was talking about it before, and now it's happening. So that is the biggest situation that happened, and that changed me. And all the biggest things that happened was a lot of things I noticed is there was a lot of people who was coming and approaching me about different tweets and things, and I wasn't even on to it. I was on a Twitter fast. I was on a social media fast. I was on a whole technology fast. There's people who will come by there driving like, yeah, this is about you, and it was not about me. There's people who said I told somebody something. They're like, "Oh, this you're talking about this," and I was not talking about it. Like I didn't even see the video. I didn't see the tweets. I didn't see nothing. So they came and just thought I was watching these videos or tweets, and I was like, okay, why do they think this? So that's when I said some of these people are getting controlled by these tweets because of that 5G and they don't notice it. Some of these people they don't even want to let go of their phones. Like if you just try to just let it go, let it go. They're hooked, because of it. You know. Now that is one of the biggest things I had to go through was the 5G and all that kind of stuff. So I've done an actual test, people. So I know some people they may come at me like, "Hey, how do you know? How do you know this? How do you know that?" I actually tested this out. There are a lot of people who was coming at me saying, "Hey, you think you know this? You know this? You think you're crazy?" But then when I showed them all in their face, they all were shocked. A lot of them, and they all think what I think, that there's something in these devices that make you not think that it's possible. Like there's something in there that make you think, oh, it's not possible. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, something's wrong with you. Oh, this is that. And I notice it because when it come on, I start thinking like that. Then it go off, I stop thinking like that. Then it go on, I say, whoa, this is weird. They got something there to make you not like to make you accept certain ways of thinking like that. This is gonna get bad, if and a lot of scientists don't notice in that because there are a lot of scientists who meditate and stuff like that, because um, these different things are studying you, and a lot of people are getting sick from these different things. These things are causing some people to get sick slowly, But a lot of different things I noticed from just doing these different tests, and it's shocking, because a lot of people really don't expect that to be real, but that's one of the biggest things. I want to find videos about how a lot of different situations, had a lot of different drama. There's people coming at me like, "Hey, I think about your wisdom. Hey, look at these videos. Hey, look at this. Hey, you heard about these tweets? Hey, you heard about this?" It's like I stayed down and drama was coming to me while I was meditating and focusing on living my life and family, and I was like, "Wow, this is crazy." People are actually coming to me about drama I don't know nothing about. People are actually approaching me differently because they think they know what they don't know, or they think they know what's going on when they didn't know at all what's going on with me. I told some people I'm not putting it up to be patient, and I noticed a lot of different things about myself, as a person. I noticed a lot of different things about other people as a people, and I know that some people just don't like that the science is real, and that this is real now. The technology is real. Um, so that is one of the biggest situations I went through. Now, there's some more situations. I'm gonna probably make more videos about it, but I'm not trying to really make a lot of videos because I'm just stay small and stay straight to the point with it. Now, so like I said, unplug, unplug, unplug. Unplug your systems, unplug your games, unplug your devices, unplug your TVs, unplug your Wi-Fi box. Just do it for when you sleep or for a day. Because even these devices have something called sleep mode where they're studying your body when you sleep. Now, these devices are really studying for new technology. And the first thing I thought about, I'm not getting into that, but people who catch on to it, the first thing you want to know is what are they working on. You start noticing that you do not have the latest technology. Like there's somewhere they're keeping all the super high technology because the technology and these systems are advanced. This is some advanced technology. Now, if you never try it, try it. And don't go around just calling people crazy because you don't know the science, or you just because you never tried it. Because I noticed that I actually watch people. There are people who call me. I watch people who say, "Oh, you're crazy, you're crazy," and then actually after that, it happened. Everything I say happened. Everything I was talking about was happening because I know different things. I'm different from most people, and I don't even like talking about that because I notice that how people think about how they people take that. And then there are a lot of people who's coming up to me, a lot of and I noticed it's a lot of women. They're just coming to me, hey, where your videos at? Hey, come on, put some more videos up. We go out public, hey, put your videos up. Go to work, hey, that's you. Hey, put some videos up. Go on the film set, hey, that's you. Put your videos back up. Hey, wait, why did you get videos down, man? It was good, man. Come on, put them back up. Put them back up. And I went through that years of just going through that, and I was not going to put them back up because I expected something like this to happen because of the 5G situation. The 5G situation is crazy, and I noticed that I really keep an eye on certain games like your Division and I really keep an eye on certain movies now like World War Z because I noticed that they are using that cell phone thing where they're picking up cell phone signals from the future. I keep an eye on like Knights of Sidonia, and because the reason I keep on, let me say why. The Division stuff is actually in effect. They're actually doing science experiments on that right now, like the game, all that kind of stuff. The World War Z, that is actually going on right now. Like they're talking about building the walls and different sicknesses and stuff like that. The Division, World War Z, Knights of Sidonia, they are actually studying solar eating for space travel right now. This is all real. So it's a lot of different things that I'm just keeping an eye on because these movies seem like they already this already happened. So when I look at these movies like your Jet Set Radio, I mean these games like Jet Set Radio or these Outlaw Stars and stuff like this, I wonder if they really already like they picked up signals from the future and they made a show because over in different seas they're more open with it than they are here in America. In America they hide everything, and that's one of the biggest things I noticed. And people just stop and listen and learn because I noticed a lot of people what they would do is they don't like how I approach it. They there are people who watch me and they want me come on be mean, be this, be that. There are a lot of girls who want me to be mean. When they don't like because when I talk to them a certain way, they're like, okay, we don't like that mean, but we like you more because of that. And I noticed, different things about myself because my majority of people that like me are women, and I didn't notice that until later on. A lot of them are women, and that's a shocking thing too. I didn't notice that until later on. But continue to change your life. You got it. Just eat raw vegan. Just eat raw vegan. It build up your electromagnetic field, alkaline your body. Stuff like that. And eat to enjoy. Eat something that's enjoy. And eat, eat something that you're gonna continue to eat. Learn your flavors, learn your seasoning. But also drink a lot of liquids and stuff like that. But if you feel weird, if you feel some type of sickness, unplug, unplug, unplug. Because I watch people start feeling weird. I saw people. This let me tell you what I watch. I watch a lot of people, and I really don't trust a lot of that marijuana that they're giving out because I think it's something that messes with too. I noticed that they're different when the people who do a lot of weed smoking, all that kind of stuff around these systems, they start acting real weird. Now, the biggest thing is there was somebody who actually went to court because of this. Now, people don't know. That's when I was shocked because like somebody actually went to court because of this. They had a condition. They said that something was making them act weird, and that's why they did something to this person. And I was like, what? Let me check it out. Oh wow, this is real. This is real. They really got people who are doing this. So that's when I had to really look at everything and change my whole entire approach. So that's why I'm going to probably make another clip for this video. But I think I said everything. So it's unplug, 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 unplug. Stay safe. Protect your family. Love your family. Uplift one another. Stop fighting. Stop judging. Stop saying somebody's crazy, and until you see the science for yourself, because there are a lot of things that you may think are not real that are real. And stop expecting people to do stuff for you. Stop thinking people are supposed to just come and just say, hey, this and that. Stop expecting all these different things, because a lot of people are expecting me to do different things. There are people who are expecting me just to do wrong things, you know. And, in terms of the law, always stay focused on the law, because there are a lot of people who just love law, and there are a lot of people who like to arrest people. There are a lot of people who just like to go to court. There are people who just like to be in that court facility. They just like to be there. So just listen, learn, see what you gotta know in life. And also, for those who meditate, learn your meditation. I repeat, learn your meditation. I had a lot of big situations because of this. There are people who will meditate wrong and they start pointing the finger and blaming people. There are certain ways you meditate, certain ways you meditate that when you meditate, if you meditate, like for example, if you meditate on your New Year's, for those people know, the September time. If you meditate on your New Year's, everything that you meditate is going to come back on January. And it don't just stop there. It happens every month like that. So if you meditate that whole entire month, you're going to notice the next that New Year, that whole entire month of a change. So you start, and so if you clear your mind that whole entire time, you're gonna notice it. So if you start doing some crazy meditation, you're gonna know something crazy happening later on. So in terms of eating, I know there's a lot of people who do meditation that there's meditation that slow down your heartbeat and all the different types of things. And these people start panicking and start wondering what's going on with them. The first thing they do is they go to the doctor, and the doctor may mess them up a little bit, and they don't know that they're doing different meditations when really you're supposed to stay vegan, you're supposed to stay raw vegan and stay mainly with liquids. But there are certain people who don't know that, because there are certain meditations that mess with you. You are what you eat. For some meditation, you are what you eat. So if you meditate a certain way, well, there's certain meditation that make you like this. So if you eat a lot of fruits and stuff, you're gonna act like relax and stuff. But if you eat like a lot of animals, you're gonna act like every animal you eat. There are meditations that do that. Now, a lot of people do not know that, and they just go out here and do something, and then their meditation that slow down your heart, and their meditation that make you think a certain way. So I'm gonna pause this video. Well, so continue to grow. Everybody who know me love you, and I'm still doing good. Some people don't like that. A lot of people like me because of these videos, and there are celebrities that I watch. I had actually got attacked because of celebrities watching the videos, because I actually go to some of these studios and stuff like this. So I actually got attacked because of that, because I actually knew it was about to happen to certain people, and they're like, oh, no, no, no. And now, there are different people who work for these different groups and stuff, people who talk to me and stuff like that, because they know what kind of person I would be if we was in the studio or if we was on a set. They know what kind of person. They know I'm a real person. And there are people who act around or do different things with. They know what kind of person I am. They know me as this person, Aquarius, but they don't, it's like they want me to, they know I'm not the guy like, hey, I'm Aquarius, son, it's me. I'm right here. Yeah, it's me. And I was like, no, I'm Aquarius, man, what's up? What's going on? So they know I'm like that person. So yeah, so continue to grow. Stop having drama. Stop focus on me. Be better. You got all that potential, and you focus on me. Why you focus on me when you got a potential? All that time you're wasting. Continue to grow. Continue to learn life. And all the elders, because there are a lot of elders, I notice, all the elders, stop being scared, because I had to take my videos on because of elders. And a lot of elders on this, I took my videos because of elders. A lot of elders who noticing what I'm noticing, who are science teachers and different things, professors, and they didn't like how I was approaching the video, because they know that they know what I'm talking about, but they don't like how I approached it. So I decided I'm gonna change my video down. So I took those down, and I'm gonna redo everything differently. So, and another thing is, I know a lot of elders, because there are different elders who come me differently, because of the way I act. They don't like, some elders just don't like how people like me as a person. They don't like that. They don't know how women like me. They don't like that. So I don't know what to do with that situation. Just continue to grow. I'm just different. From most people. I've been around different elder people who actually taught me the stuff at a young age. But other than that, unplug, 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 and enjoy time with your family. Make a card game, make a board game, hand games, different things. Enjoy time with your family. Just play games and stuff over and over. Go up and look after one another. Because that shows you what kind of person you are. So have a good day.